The bigger best life.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and
Yes.
welcome back to this live outside broadcast right here at the Glenrock Hotel. Just to remind you, we are located at number 5 Greenvale Road, Mandeville, and of course below Mega Mart for those persons who are not so acquainted with how Mandeville is set up. Yes, we're drawing closer to the end of the year, and it's almost that time again for vacations, getaways, business meetings, and all of this. And for all your needs, this is where you should come for, and you should look no further, right? Because this is where it is all happening at the Glenrock Hotel Limited. It says hospitalities as hospitalities at its best. Oh my God, I'm so comfortable right now. I am really getting nervous because I'm here with this very lovely lady. Right, it's hospitality at its best. Relax, focus, and regroup. Drift away into our newly renovated, breathtaking rooms. Let me remove this here. Breathtaking rooms, right? And of course, it says it is cozy and they have a bridal suite. Yes. Lord have mercy. It says awake to a warm continental breakfast on the house to get your day started. But that's not all. No. We are here to talk with this beautiful team member who, of course, they hosted I Love Summer. Siobhan was here. Yes, he was, right? Yes. And we had a wonderful time, and of course his experience is like no other. Well, just to remind you, this broadcast is brought to you by the Glenrock Hotel. New experiences on the Rock. Exim Bank, who can assist you in realizing your productive promise, and you can expect to succeed. And Interior Design Solutions by Rush. All right, with me is Managing Director Marilyn Patmore. And just before I bring Marilyn on, I want to tell our listeners that we have giveaways today. And what is an outside broadcast without giveaways? And of course, Love 101 is always giving away stuff. So you better believe that, right? All right, with me is Managing Director Marilyn Patmore, and she will be sharing with us some good news. Now, I had a little chit chat with her earlier on, and I found out that she was one of those persons who she's been working here for a very long time, so she has a lot of information. And I'm going to ask you the first one. Welcome to Love 101, Marilyn.
And welcome, Love 101, to Glenrock Hotel.
Thank you so much. All right. How long has Glenrock been around?
Well, we have been around for over 24 years, or at least 24 years. We
24.
started in 1997 as a bed and breakfast. So a lot of persons would be familiar with Glenrock Guest House.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So we have been around quite a while. And it was in 2017 we decided to take that leap. After reaching 22 rooms, we said we wanted to change our status to hotel.
Okay.
Right. So that is where it started.
That is one of the recommendations when you get to a certain amount of rooms.
Once you have a certain amount of rooms, you can change your status.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Congratulations on that.
Well, thank you.
So who's the founder of this very beautiful place?
Well, the founder is Reverend Robert Patmore.
Yes. Patmore. That sounds like a familiar name, right, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, it is.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Reverend Patmore.
Reverend Patmore.
Okay, yeah. So what gave him the idea to start the guest house here?
Actually, it was a need of accommodations in Mandeville. He is a Moravian minister, so a home at the time was not a necessity because we had a church manse. So when he acquired the property on 5 Greenville Road, somebody approached him and said, we are, especially when NCU has their graduation, there's hardly anywhere in Mandeville to stay. Okay. So because he had this property, he took on the challenge of accommodating.
Okay, nice.
And so that is where it started from.
Oh.
And at the time, we only had 4 bedrooms because it was a private house.
Okay.
So that is why we started as a bed and breakfast.
Okay.
Right.
Interesting.
And then as we grew, because we saw the necessity to grow, and we went to 8 bedrooms, and from 8 we had 11, and then we went to 16, and then we went to 22, and now we're at 26.
No, you're at 26. You added 4 more since 2017.
Yes, we did.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so I heard that you have some good news for us. So what is the good news that you have regarding Glenrock Hotel?
Okay, well, the first good news is that we're still around. We are still around.
Yes.
And the second is that we have recently renovated.
Okay.
And a lot of persons would have not known us for a lot of facilities, like a conference room or a restaurant or a boutique.
You also have a boutique right here.
We do have a boutique.
That should be interesting.
They help from Exim because we took on the challenge that Exim had a 4.5 loan within the tourism industry, and we took on that. It was scary.
It was scary.
Yes, but we saw the necessity. So we added on because we were listening to our customers, and they said, you know, when I come, I don't want to have to go back out. I want to have a hot meal. I want to be able to have a strong connectivity where Wi-Fi is concerned. I want to be able to purchase certain things.
Okay.
So those are the queries that we met, and we said, okay, we're going to take on this challenge, and we did that. And so now we have a conference room that some persons can come and have their business meetings.
Right.
We have our boutique. You can purchase if you want to. You were planning to stay over, but you want to go to a nice dinner.
Right.
You can purchase a nice evening gown.
What?
Yes, a simple dress. We have sandals. We have heels.
Hold on, come on, man.
So we have a lot to offer now, and then that is the reason why we took on this challenge. To say, you know, Love 101 come in and help us to advertise to the public.
Yes.
That we now have this to offer.
Wow,
So
that's beautiful. And that's a lot. Boutique and restaurant and conference area.
Yes.
All right. So tell us about some of the offerings that you here at Glenrock have now.
All right. So from today, we are going to give for 7 days 30% off all type of accommodation. So you get a 30% discount off. Closer on, we're drawing closer to the winter season.
Right.
So now you can, list now for more. But for now, the discount is one of our main offerings that we have to give you. A discount on our rooms.
Okay, nice. But 30% off is quite a lot, off, right? What are your booking hours, and will you be extending those hours as it draws closer to the Christmas season?
Well, presently we are 24-hour service.
Okay, so there is no limitation to your booking.
Right. So once you check in, but be mindful of our curfew time.
Right.
I don't want to break the curfew time.
Right.
So once you come in, then you have booked your accommodation.
Right.
You have until 12 noon the following day. So our opening hours is from 2 until 12 the following day, which is 22 hours.
Okay, from 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. Okay, 12
the following day.
Okay.
Right.
So, and anytime between that time, you can come and book in?
Yes, you can.
Outside of curfew hours?
Well, if we have rooms available before 2,
okay,
you may book in before 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Right, but then where the curfew is in place, we're advising the guests to come in before at 6 o'clock.
Okay, coming before 6 o'clock.
Right.
Okay, no problem. All right, so how are your prices? Are your prices competitive?
Very competitive. Very competitive because
you saw the look on her face.
No, because we were known to be one of the lowest in Mandeville.
One of the lowest in Mandeville.
Yes, because you can't beat our rates.
Okay, all right.
There's no way you can beat it. But because we have renovated,
right,
we have increased, and it only goes. But the good thing about it, the increase, is that it's not just a cost, it's value. I had a guest who stayed with us before,
right,
and he heard the new rate, and when the clerk said, just go and see the room.
Okay.
And when he went, he said, pay for it. He said to his partner, just pay for it. Because he was pleased. So it is value versus cost.
Okay, well, I think so. You have answered quite a bit with that very statement that you made just now. All right, so What are your COVID-19 measures that you have
All right.
employed?
So for our staff on entry, they would have to do a temperature test,
Right.
and it is recorded. And on departure, that is also recorded. So to make sure that you come in safe, you leave out safe.
Okay. Okay.
For the room attendants, they will be required to change out of your street clothes into their uniform.
Oh, okay.
So that when they're going home, whatever they worked in, that is removed and put on, and the street clothes will be put back on, so they're leaving. They're
Okay.
not carrying whatever they pick up from the hotel back home.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that is one of the measures that we have for the housekeepers.
Right.
For our guests coming in, it is a
Right.
requirement that you must wear masks and you must sanitize on entry.
Right. Right.
And then we have also implemented we're at a computerized check-in system where you do not have to be touching the manual paper or to sign.
Nice.
And what we can do is send you a copy via WhatsApp or email
Okay.
as to your receipt.
Okay.
So
Nice.
sometimes, persons get into the habit of still wanting a paper receipt,
Right.
which it can be offered, but then we try to shy away from that and now use our online platform to do that.
Okay.
So that is one of the measures to protect you as well as our staff.
Okay. Nice. That's awesome. All right. I mean, since we're talking on COVID, how badly did the COVID pandemic affect Glenrock?
It did. Our staffing was cut, and for a while, we were skeleton staff. We only had our operations manager who is on property. He had to take on most of the bulk of the work.
Right.
But traveling, because some of our staff had to travel long distances, and the transportation
Right.
coming in with others that posed a problem.
Right.
So we had to let go one or two.
Wow.
And then family matters too.
Right.
And retirement.
Okay.
So,
right.
but we are back. We have a complement of 10.
Okay. Okay.
Of 10 now, which we are working, and it is a small hotel. It is a small boutique hotel.
Right.
So we are accustomed to juggling things. So it is.
Yes.
We let it work.
All right. So I'm certain that a lot of persons are listening, and many are watching on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
And so we want you now to tell us how to get in contact with Glenrock. I know we're in the age of technology, and we want to know how to get logged on to
Log on.
to
All
Glenrock.
right, we are on Facebook at Glenrock Hotel. For Instagram is Glenrock_hotel_JA.
Okay.
And WhatsApp number is 8643626.
Right.
So you can contact us via WhatsApp as well.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Miss Marilyn Patmore, and she is the managing director here at Glenrock Hotel. And I'm certain that a lot of you listening and watching are ready and willing to get here. I am here, and I'm happy that I'm here. But we're going to throw back to studio, and we will be back. Just before we do that, let me just mention this. All right, I have a giveaway here for you just before we go, and the question is, how long has Glenrock been in operation? And of course, you can send your answers to 997-3125. That's our WhatsApp number, 997-3125-876. Don't forget it. But until we return, we're going to be speaking and looking around. And I see Fabian and Clive and Kerem. We're all ready to go look around. And so that's what we're going to do. So back to you, Sarah, and in studio.
Thank you so much, KG. This is Love 101, the family station.